Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm here to talk about your dad a little bit in honor of your dad, to tell you a little bit about him, how I knew him, and just to give you a little piece of him from my heart. And it's taken me a long time to make this video because it's really hard for me to put everything into even a percentage of it into words because there's so much. And it took me a long time to come to terms with the fact that he's gone. And so I realized that he's not really gone, that he lives on in our hearts and our minds, and the way we take his love and his spirit and move it on through us to other people, and to you, and from you to others, and into your family and the family that you start one day. And like I said, it's taken me a while to try to even figure out how to even begin this, because before I even really knew how to speak English, Jonathan was there. And matter of fact, our parents were friends, and his big brother was friends with my brother, and he was the first friend that I ever had. And we lived right next door to each other. And he was, the way that I remember him is it doesn't matter what was going on, and he was just always a safe haven, in the way that it was just fun to be around him. And he was carefree, he was courageous, talented, loving. You know, he had these big bright blue eyes. And when we were kids, I remember he had this big bowl cut. And it was the silliest thing, but it made me want to get a bowl cut too. But we used to do everything together. I've probably spent more time with Jonathan than anybody in my entire life, except for like my fiance. Like maybe like that's even close to being even, because I think I spent more time at Jonathan's house than I did at my own house. When things were really hard for me growing up, I would just go over there and he would help me forget all about it. I just remember Saturday mornings, and Jonathan putting a pile of sugar about this tall on his bowl of cereal, and his dad going crazy because we ate all the sugar, and us running off while he was yelling and going and swimming in the pool all day. We'd play video games together all day. And, honestly, Jonathan was never afraid to express himself and show his emotions and his love for everybody and the people in his life. Unlike a lot of men that I've known in my life, he was different like that. And it especially really touched my heart to know that even though over the years we kind of grew apart, but he still talked about me like we had never left each other. Like, it was actually really surprising to me in a way when your mom told me how much he used to talk about me and asked me to talk about him. And like I said, it's really hard for me to even put into words, like, I don't know, like, you were his dream. You were the thing that he wanted the most. And just knowing that you're going to be anything like him, it means that I'm glad that you're here on this earth, because it's a better place for it. And I just hope, I want him to live on through you, and you can touch other people the way that he touched so many people in his life. And I wish that I could give you all of my memories, and he was a better man than me. I wish that I could take his place. And, but I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures of us and stuff from way back in the day. He was always way taller than me. I was like his little sidekick or something. But yeah, he was the best friend that I ever had. And I think about him all the time. I dream about him and I miss him. But he left behind a beautiful family, and I'm sure he left his imprint on y'all all the same. And I'm sorry that he's gone, but like I said, he's really not gone. He was a wonderful man. And I hope there's, more of his friends out there that, do a better job than me talking about him and explaining, like, who he was. he's one of the people that gave me the confidence to be who I am today and be able to even make a video like this and talk about this on such a deep level, to be able to write my poetry. And, he's the one that gave me the confidence to start singing and making music and stuff and be able to express myself, because he was actually a very, very talented writer and rapper when we were growing up. I don't know if he was still making music when he got a little bit older. I hope he left some notebooks or some things like of his writings and stuff, because he was really awesome. He's very, very talented, and he used to bump my confidence up so much when he would tell me that I was good at doing that kind of stuff too. But it just seemed like, wherever I went in life, Jonathan was always there. Even, years down the line, when I hadn't seen him in 4 or 5 years, he showed up in my school and he introduced me to the group of my best friends in high school and stuff like that. And he's just like, he'll always forever be a huge part of my life and who I am and my personality. And I think that I'm a better person for it. And I don't know, later on I'll try to make another video. I'll write, get into like some of my best memories with him and stuff like that, and I'll try to find some pictures of us growing up when we were kids, the bowl cuts and stuff like that. But yeah, your dad was a beautiful man, and I'm glad that I could be here in his honor to tell you a little bit about him. I wish that I could show you my memories of him and what he was like to be with in person and everything. But I think what your mom is doing here is a great thing, and I hope that this gives you an idea of like the beautiful, loving man that your father was. And I wish you all the best in life. You have a wonderful family, and I wish just to death that he could be here with you, because you were everything to him even before you were born. He dreamed about having a daughter, and you're absolutely beautiful, and we all just want to see you prosper and shine. And I hope that, well, actually, I don't even hope, I know that you're going to have the environment and the home to be able to do that. Because as much as Jonathan loved your mother, I know that she's a wonderful person too. She has to be. So, and she's very strong, and I know you guys can make it through this, and yeah, stronger than me. Anyway, yeah, I'll definitely make another video later, but that's your dad. Like, for real, I can never forget him. I think about him all the time. Best friend that I ever had. Anyway, bye. Much love.